So this is my very professional and computerized schematic for electric cabling for our camper van. Very high tech, right? Anyways, just wanted you to see that as we look at the wires here, you can see that we have a fan that'll be in the middle of the ceiling. Up here we have LED number 1 and LED number 2. We have a refrigerator line. And over here we have LED light number 3. Those are all puck lights that are kind of up in the ceiling. And then we have a switch that is over here on the left side of the ceiling. So with that, let's take a look at things. So I'm going to back up and you can see that I'm inside the van. There's our back doors. Here's our ceiling, and I'll scroll around, and there's our front of the van. So we put all of our wires right here through this center brace, and you can kind of see I'm taking my fingers and putting them up. This is a center brace, and there's 4 of these that go across the van, and this one's in the middle. So just wanted you to see that we've run our wires. You can see them up in there. And so, for example, this is the one that's going to go to the ceiling fan that we put in here. It'll have exhaust, and it will also work as ventilation with air coming in. So we'll be installing that. You'll see that on a future video. Over here, we have LED light number 2. Over here, we have wires coming out. This is going to be LED light number 3. Number 1. So we have 1, 2. And you see the LED lights, 1 and 2, that they're right here over the butcher block countertop. So again, and then over here I have coiled up, this is my refrigerator, 6-volt line for the refrigerator that will be under the cabinet. And going back across from the center here, and now over in the back of the van where the bed will be, you see we have another line that comes out, and this one here is LED number 3 for the 3rd LED light. And as I said, all of these are tucked up into this middle center brace. I've used that, and they're all tucked up in here. They come across, and I'm over to the passenger side of the van now. Those wires come out, and I've tucked them back in to the side of the van. And right here I have a 5-panel switch where you can, they're just rocker switches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's where this will connect, that main switch, so that all of those LED lights and everything you just saw work with a switch that will be located right here. And again, all of those wires run through. You can see that I've got them loose right here in the back corner of the van. They'll be grouped in a nice snake and hidden out of view behind paneling once we finish installation, and of course down to the battery running through the fuse block. So that represents the wiring. You can see I have the controller unit here for the solar. I don't have that wire hooked up yet, but that's all of the wire. We had to run wires before we can finish insulating the van, because the insulation goes in and then you have to have the wires already in prior to installation. Okay, folks, that is the camper van wiring.